I wanted to take it and be calm. There you go. Good girl. Look at her. Look at her. Guys, are you seeing this? Just the sense that, you know, there's a greater energy at work. Look at how close we are together. This is huge, huge strides for us. When you share that world with an animal and you get back to the basics of just survival, I think it cures what sometimes this modern world gives us. I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. Oh, what am I doing? Here, Laggy. Here it is. Here it is. Nice and slow. I'm gonna keep my hand right there. Holy smokes. You guys are seeing it. That's what's so incredible. Are you gonna be in a good mood? Be gentle, gentle. Hey, what's going on everyone? Kenan here, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I want to talk to you about a film I saw, a documentary film, and while we're talking about the film, I want to kind of hang out with the monitors. We're going to visit with Pinky, we're going to visit with Lagatha, and we're going to visit with Slinky. And I got to just tell you guys, the film I'm talking about really inspired me. It was just a tremendous film, and I kind of wanted to come in here, and you'll see why as we talk about the movie, why it's so cool, and why this movie I think is really, it's required viewing for people that love animals. Here is some hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna give them as a treat right here. Oh gosh, now I gotta be careful not to get bit. Oh boy, that was close, huh? Look at you.
We sincerely thank all of you happy campers out there. Your support makes a real difference in our efforts here at Kamp Kenan. This week's special shout out goes to Patreon supporter Thomas Maldonado Jr. Thank you for all you do and for loving reptiles.
Look at her feeling good, right? She's crawling right up on me, and we're building that trust. She's a little twitchy. So the movie I'm talking about, guys, is called My Octopus Teacher. It's on Netflix. It's an incredible story about a man who was going through some life difficulties, was super stressed out about his job, stressed out about, you know, just life in general. And, you know, this is a man that spent some time with the Kalahari Bushmen as a documentarian. Oh, we got some squirrels fighting in the back. He spent some time in the Kalahari with the Bushmen and really was impressed by how in tune with their surroundings they were, how they were able to track animals, and really they were a part of that landscape. And you know, he had gone home and he didn't want to deal with, you know, documentaries anymore, and he was having a hard time connecting with his son and to be a good father because he was in a depressed state. So he grew up in South Africa. He grew up near the Cape of Storms in South Africa, and he went back to the sea, his first love, and he started to free dive down there, and he just started going out there just to kind of reconnect with nature, which is a pretty cool solution. You know, whenever I've had personal problems, I always like to kind of just get back to my basics, you know, kind of go back to that elemental part of who you are as a person. So obviously I love spending time with my animals. I love riding my bike. I like being out in the woods, things like that. And they may be different for many different people. But you know, for him, it was getting back in the water and diving, and it's a very cold area, and so he dove without a wetsuit. And over the course of, you know, the days that he started to dive, he started to be able to hold his breath better again. He started to get used to that, just kind of getting used to the cold water and so on. And he was able to dive down and stay down longer on a certain breath. So it was pretty interesting. And guys, I gotta just straight up, you know, I just really, this kind of touched me, and it's kind of like a movie review, I guess, under the guise of hanging out with my own animals and sharing time and space with them. So, you know, some of you guys may think that I'm rambling, and I kind of am. It's gonna be like a stream of consciousness, this video, but man, I got so much out of this documentary. So What do you say we give her another one? Let's give her another little eggy, shall we? She's being such a good girl. Come on. I want her to take it and be calm. There you go. Good girl. I want her to know that I'm a fun, positive experience. And, you know, while she's eating, I can kind of just pet her. Look, oh, yeah. Now she'll kind of go around and pick up the dropped egg pieces. And I have to tell you, this is something that Kevin McCurley told me I should do. I really want to document the process of socializing my monitor lizards. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I know it's really about, you know, spending time. So as I kind of talk about the movie, I'm kind of implementing some things that I've learned from reptile experts that know more than me, and from the movie itself. And so I want to kind of, I don't want to tell you the whole movie, but the gist of it is, guys, is that this man kind of stumbled upon a strange object and then discovered it was an octopus in disguise. And he became just completely obsessed, I think is a fair word to say, with this animal, with this octopus. And so for, you know, for the next 300 and almost a year, like 300 and I think 50 days, he dove every single day with this animal. And this was a wild animal, an animal that many people would just dismiss as a stupid mollusk, you know, just a stupid lower life form. And throughout the course of this documentary, we get an incredible unfettered access by this man, because he became much more. Look at her, guys. Are you seeing this? You're gonna crawl up my beard? I don't know if I can let you crawl up my beard. I don't want you to crawl up my beard because that's attached to my face, my little love. How about you crawl up like my hat? Is that okay? Is that all right? Not the beard. I'm trying to keep as much hair on me as possible. So what was cool is, as he kind of, I touched her on her hiney and it seems to have frightened her. So we're just gonna help her up here. Go on. She's such a character. So as this guy started to dive, it reignited his love of filmmaking. And so he brought a camera, and every single time he went down, he looked for this octopus. And the two, quite simply, developed a relationship. And I think, you know, as the title suggests, my octopus teacher, this animal and the interaction that this guy shared with the animal really started to unlock things in both species, in the human and in the actual, where is she? There she is. And in the octopus. And what was so touching, guys, is, you know, look, a lot of us, why we're here, why we love these animals so much, is because for some reason we connect with them. And for me personally, I enjoy looking at an animal that's prehistoric and that is sometimes through the rest of human beings maligned as, you know, a dangerous, scary animal. And I enjoy, you know, looking into them and trying to see more, spending the time with them, getting to know them, getting to, you know, understand their behavior and provide them with a good life. I think when you do that, it really does, oh, look at her. It really does open up the mysteries of these animals. And I think that's what all of us are really passionate about, is about connecting. And maybe some of us have a hard time connecting with people, but we find the ability to connect with these reptiles as a surrogate for that. And, you know, sometimes, you know, we get down on our own kind. I mean, I know I do it. When you see everything that's going on in the world, all these problems that we're having, you know, whether it's politics or war or environment, all these situations that are happening, it really allows us to get down on each other and on human beings as a whole. And why this film really touched me, and I'll be honest, I mean, at the end of the film I was sobbing a little bit. It was just one of the most human moments that I've ever seen committed to film, committed to a documentary. It was, in my opinion, my favorite documentary of the last 10 years. I just was blown away, and might even be my favorite documentary of all time, because it's really about reaching out across these specific lines, these species barriers. And if we can do that with an octopus, which are very intelligent animals, as we, you know, some of you may already know this. They're incredibly intelligent animals. But to kind of see how a man and octopus, a wild animal and a man who over the course of this year basically spent every day looking for and interacting with this animal, and the challenges that this animal had to endure. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but octopus only live about a year. So it was basically a life of an octopus. And what was so cool, and I think we're gonna let her kind of look around. We're gonna go move over to another reptile. We're gonna go see Lagatha next, and I really want to connect with her. But over the course of this guy's kind of interaction with this animal, it changed him and healed him in some way. And I think that's kind of like, you know, obviously this movie made an impact. That's why I'm rambling on about it while I'm doing, I guess, a vlog about it, a movie review, if you will, because I really got something from it. I got just the sense that, you know, there's a greater energy at work. Okay, there's a greater purpose, and sometimes I feel like, and I'm sure you guys feel like this, that we as human beings have really lost our way from what is the natural world. You know, I mean, even the fact that, you know, I have these cages, these animals are in cages, you know, I justify it because, you know, most of the time, with the exception of Lagatha, she was given to me, but she was a wild caught animal. Most of these animals are captive born, so they basically never knew the wild. So I try and give them the best life I can, and I'm not against having pets or having animals, but I do believe that wild animals should be left wild, and we should be protecting the environments that these animals live in. Because, you know, what's happening? Here's Laggy. Hey girl. Hey Lagatha, I wanna try and get a good interaction with her. Come on, that's a girl. Come on. I really want to try and do more with Lagatha today. So I want to try and bring her down here. Come on, girl. Come on, I got eggs. We're going to put my phone down here. I silenced it, so hopefully it's not going to go off. And there, of course, are the two elongated tortoises. But I want to try and bring her closer to me. Come here, girl. Look what I got. I got something new. Maybe I should, she's never, or at least I don't know if she's ever had it, but I've never fed her hard-boiled egg. Come on, babe. So I want to give her the taste for it, and then see if she'll come down. Oh yeah, there's a taste for it. Come on. Come on. You're gonna have to come down to me. Oh yeah, that's a girl. Come on, I want you to come down. There's more of that where this came from. You know, so it's like, if this guy could do this with a wild animal, what mysteries can be unlocked when we spend so much time with our own animals, our own creatures. And that's something that I've always kind of harped on, guys, right? It's not about how many animals we have, it's about how well can we take care of these animals, and how can we really unlock their secrets. Guys like Kevin, guys like Tom Crutchfield, people that have been working with these animals for years. I learned the most. I actually learned the most about these animals just by these interactions, by hanging out, by observing and spending a good amount of time. We're going to put this down here, and spending a good amount of time with these animals in their large enclosures so that we can see more of a full range of their behavior. But it was just, you know, going back and forth thinking about this movie, I really was impressed by the access we had, and it made me look at these animals, at mollusks, at the octopus, in such a different way. It almost seemed as though there was some type of communication from the octopus to the human being, and that the two were having this moment, almost as if, like, you know, imagine like an alien came down to Earth and, you know, we try and interact. And if you have two intelligent species, they will find a way to bridge that gap, to kind of communicate. And believe me, I know I'm sounding a little bit wacky, but I think animal people and scientists and people that look into these mysteries are a little bit insane. We need those people. You know, maybe you're not going to dive every single day to go visit an octopus, or maybe you're not going to spend time with large monitors, or maybe you will. But there are people that are so passionate about it, and they really do offer incredible insights through their time spent and perhaps their obsession, that they change the way the mainstream kind of looks at these animals. I mean, if you remember Steve Irwin, no one cared about reptiles. Steve Irwin had this larger-than-life personality, this way of entertaining, this way of connecting with people, and through him and through his love, other people kind of appreciated it. And that's all I ever want to do. I don't need anyone to really cuddle giant crocodile monitors, but I do need people to just sit back and be just mystified by what these animals are capable of and by their own brand of intelligence, you know. Let's see, she doesn't want to come all the way down. We're gonna get her, guys. We're gonna work on this gal here. Come here, baby. Come on. I got another one. I want you to come down, though. I do want you to come down to a different level. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll put it right here. You have to be brave. Just be brave, little one. She's still a little bit nervous. So, and plus, to be honest, perhaps the phone right down there, she's not sure what the phone is, so she might be a little wary of it. But we'll go ahead and just leave the phone for now, because I fear if I were to... Yeah, here we go. Come on. Come on. Look, it's right there. There it is. Come on. Let's see if we can get her down. I probably should have... Yeah, see, that phone, I think, is freaking her out. Let's see. All right, she's going to do it. Good girl. See, little flicks, see what the phone is. It's nothing dangerous. And again, this is kind of interesting that if she sees other objects in her enclosure, I want her to kind of be desensitized so that she's calm no matter what, even with strange things like phones and hats on my head and stuff like that. But guys, again, you know, look at how close we are together. This is huge strides for us in the last few weeks. And it's really just going to be a matter of consistently coming in here. Consistently kind of getting to this point where she's used to me. She knows I bring her treats. She's eating this egg. This is really good stuff. And that's exactly what this gentleman Craig did in the film. Filmed every encounter and learned so much, things that scientists did not even know about the octopus. And it was a touching story because on an existential level, you know, I told you how this gentleman was having a hard time believing he could be a good father and believing that, you know, he mattered in the world. You know, depression's kind of a sinister thing when it comes creeping in. It gives us so much doubt. And that's just something that this interaction between the octopus and this human, she really did teach him how to be a better person and in turn be a good father. And that's what the wild is. That's what life really is, because he watched this animal's struggles, what she had to avoid as far as pajama sharks and other predators like seals, and seeing the intelligence employed how to evade and kind of trick these predators. And, you know, he saw that, you know, what we deal with in our modern world, we make up all this stress. We do things that kind of overpower our minds. And it's something that, you know, if we're not careful, whether it be social media and trying to keep up with everyone and how they look, or keep up with them materialistically, or who's got the best job, or whatever we kind of do as human beings, when you look at an animal and you share that world with an animal and you get back to the basics of just survival, I think it cures what sometimes this modern world gives us, which is a sense of anxiety at times. Look at her. Look at this amazing animal. God, I'm feeling good about her. Whew. I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. Oh, so gentle. Did you guys see that? So gentle. Oh, what am I doing? I'm getting a little crazy, guys. I gotta be calm. I gotta be calm. Easy does it, sweetheart. I'm just gonna... There you go. Holy smokes, guys. I just hand-fed my croc monitor. This is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. And to do it on a day where I've had just this amazing experience watching this film. You guys, I'm so psyched right now. This is kind of a crazy video because I'm talking about a documentary and I'm kind of moving about, and I just don't know, man. I just wanted to kind of get out here and have my own experience. Like I said, I think that's why, for me, that's the reason that I am enamored by these animals, is because I do see more than just cold, lifeless eyes. I see intelligence. I see behavior that's waiting to be deciphered. I think they are fascinating. And again, you know, to be able to share space with these animals and provide a proper home for these animals is something that I am extremely proud of and extremely passionate about. You guys who've watched the channel for a long time, I think you guys understand that I am more about how can we create the most incredible living situation for these animals that are indeed captive. How can we do that? That's to me is the most exciting thing about them. See, a little bit of a curled tail. Lagatha, Lagatha, come here, babe. Over here, over here, over here. Here, Lagatha. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Nice and slow. I'm going to keep my hand right there. Holy smokes. And I guess this would be that's a good thing for me to do, is just keep my hand close by so she knows the difference between my hand, and this is how we're going to build trust, between my hand and between the food item. She needs to know the difference. Of course, I'm on the blind side of her right now, which is no bueno. But here, she's going to see that right here. Here, girl. Here, girl. Come on. Here it is. There it is. All right. This is now officially the closest I've been to this animal. This is my hand, sweetheart. I'm not, obviously I'm not that trusting. I'm gonna make a fist and see if she'll just lick my hand. Whew. I am not kidding, guys. This is cool, but it's intense. It's really intense stuff when you consider just what croc monitors' mouths are capable of. That's my hand, baby. That's my hand. That's just a hand. I don't know. I'll tell you what though, let's give her another one of these. Okay. This is, I'm still considering this a tremendous breakthrough. I'm gonna go from, we're gonna just, hold on. We're gonna go from over here, let her get back a little bit. Lagatha, 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 look, here it is. Here it is, kiddo. And you see how she wipes her mouth? She's trying to be as clean as possible. Lagatha, Lagatha, come. Here you go. Let's see, where's she going? She's going under here. Are you gonna climb back up? What are you doing? Oh, look at this, guys. She just wants to drink a little bit. Nice, cool, fresh water for her. This is awesome. So she's getting a good feed. She get a little drink. Now she's gonna come back up. Come here, babe. Come on. There it is. Look. Here it is. Here it is. You want one more? I was gonna give, it looks like Slinky's only gonna get 3. But in the meantime, Look at this beautiful animal. I absolutely adore her. And I'm starting to see that trust develop, and you guys are seeing it. That's what's so incredible, is you guys are watching the interactions. That's the cool thing about doing what we're doing here on YouTube. I can kind of show you step by step how I'm getting involved with this animal. All right, little saliva from the just from her drink. She loves those eggs. I think this is going to have to become a weekly thing where I come in here with some hard-boiled eggs. Good girl, Laggy. Good girl. And that's it. And of course I'm going to have egg smell on my hand, but you know, this is just amazing. Just the fact that her tongue got on me was pretty good. Good girl, Agatha. Good girl, Agatha. And again, you know, guys, I mean, these are animals that, as I've said, have a lot of intelligence. And so I am very pleased with how things are going today. I guess, you know what? We won't push it. We got a couple of tongue flicks on me today. She was much more calm when she came down. We had the phone down there, which was kind of a foreign object to her. But I think that was really cool. Very, very good interaction with Lagatha. And again, like I said, I was inspired. Look, you know I'm doing this anyway, but today I really just wanted to share with you my thoughts on that video, on that film, My Octopus Teacher, because it's one of the most heartwarming, incredible stories of human-animal interaction. And I love the fact that it was an octopus, something that is considered so beneath us. What other animals can we decode, can we share space with and learn from? And I often go back, you mentioned, or he mentioned the Kalahari Bushmen. These are people that lived literally off the land for hundreds of thousands of years. And when you are a part of nature, you have to listen and learn, and our intelligence allows us to do that, to see all the signs, to know what to eat, to know how these animals move, to know how they interact with their environment, because we are a part of the environment. Even today, even now, there's some of us that think that human beings are separate from the natural world, and I kind of subscribe to the belief that everything human beings have done, from building a stone house to building an atomic bomb, are all part of the natural world, because we are manipulating the natural world. So we are a part of nature, so we have some purpose in it. And maybe we're still geologically speaking, when you talk about evolutionary terms and geological terms. I'm gonna say goodbye to you, kiddo. We're gonna keep this show rolling. I want to go visit with Slinky. So yeah, I want to talk about this, and I want to kind of hang out with Slinky. So we're gonna go do that right now, but we're gonna say goodbye to this beautiful creature right there. And look at how calm she is. You're a good girl, Aggie. Thank you so much for being such a good girl. Wow, I couldn't have hoped for anything better than that with Lagatha. That's kind of what I wanted today, was to share with you guys, a little bit more of a breakthrough moment. I think that's really cool. So I'm pleased by that. But I was kind of talking about how, man, we're a part of the earth, man, no matter what we've built. And maybe we are still infants in the scale of our own development and geological time. How much time we've spent on earth is a fraction of it, considering how long dinosaurs were on earth, or how old the earth is itself. So maybe we're all just trying to figure it out, and maybe we should continue to do what we're doing, and figure these things out, these problems that we're having kind of in our pre-teens, if you will. Hey, what's up? What's up, dude? Boy, am I getting way too ethereal today. I don't know. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe it'll inspire some of you to watch this film and get even more inspired by this. Maybe you'll become marine biologists. Maybe you know, you'll just do better for your own your own animals that are in your care. Because I always say, you know, human beings, we're stewards, man. We should be stewards of the earth and of our animal friends. Hey, Slinky, come here. Look what I got. Slinky, hey. Slinks. Hey, come here. Come up here. Come here. Get a little something on that. Come on. Let's get Slinky up here. We'll get him up. I actually trust Slinks. Slinky, are you going to be in a good mood? Be gentle, 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 gentle. That's a boy. That is a good boy. I love you. I do. It's, you guys know, when you have an animal and you spend so much time with them, and you do right by that animal, the gift they give you is their trust, and they give you just the beauty and gift of their being. Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna lift you up. Come here. I'm gonna lift you up here. Come on. Oh my God, you're a big fella. There you go, big fella. You want another one of those eggies? Come on, there you go. Slinky boy. That's a man. That is a good looking dude. Oh, messy too. Oh gosh, I love it. So anyway, guys, in closing, this is like I said, it's a long video, it's a rambling video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did see the movie, can you comment below and let me know what you guys thought? Or why don't you guys go on out and watch the movie and then leave a comment and let me know what you guys thought of that movie. I thought it was incredible. Just a heartwarming story, a touching story. And what is really cool, and something I've often said, guys, is here's I'll try and articulate it best way I know how. But again, when you look into the eyes of an octopus or a monitor lizard or a shark or something like that, it's kind of hard for most people to see the humanity in them or to find a connection. But I think the coolest thing about us being humans is that we have the ability to put our own empathy and humanity into the eyes of these animals, if that makes any sense to you. Try and decipher that, my friend. Anyhow, that's it. That's what I got for you. That's the video. Hanging out with my monitor lizards, talking about a really cool movie. Thank you guys so much. Your support has just been incredible. The channel's doing so well. I can't thank you guys enough. If you like this kind of content, share it. You know, and there you go. All right, that's it. It really affected me. So I was like in that zone, man. I was getting all, I don't know, in tune perhaps with nature. I just want to say thanks to the guys who made that video. It was very inspiring, that film, and go check it out. My octopus teacher, my reptilian professors, and I both love it. See ya.